Hello, hi, welcome to this morning's coffee and card. It's round 26 and it's week 6. It's the last week of this round. Hope you can hear me. It's a little bit miserable. I don't know why, but my camera's really fuzzy today. I think I've cleaned it and everything, but I just think it's to do with the amount of lights that I've got on. It's so dark outside, I'm having to have lots of lights on. So I do hope that you can hear me okay. I did unmute my microphone and I have tested things. So hopefully all is good. Wendy is on and Maria is on. Hi, Wendy and Maria. If you can leave me a comment to let me know. Normally, if people can't hear me, they've already told me by now. So yeah, it's really, really nasty weather here in Yorkshire. It's rainy and miserable, but it's not too cold. It's quite mild. So it's probably typical January weather. I must admit, I left the house at just after 8 on Saturday morning, and it was like driving in the dark. Hi, Renee. Hi, Karen. Lovely to have people on this morning. Hi, Sarah in Wales. Oh, Wendy's in Wales as well. Now, Sarah, if you do want to have a little bit of chit chat, and thank you for commenting along, this video is streamed in Facebook and in YouTube, but there is more of my customers and super fans, let's say, over in YouTube. So if you did want to be part of the little chatting community, then you'll probably see more comments on YouTube rather than Facebook. And it's the same name on YouTube. It's the Paper Haven. Hi, Amy. Good morning to you. So it's the last week of the Brewed for You coffee and card. We've been doing sort of more male themed cards. Not saying that the ladies can't enjoy a pint or two. I'm sure many ladies do. So yeah, it's the last week of that. But as usual, so for my coffee and card ladies who are doing the next round, I have got them all packaged up and I will be going, hopefully it'll stop raining, down to the post office after lunch to send those to you. And that will start next Tuesday. It's a week later than planned due to me being poorly back in November. It got everything sort of delayed by a week. But that's fine. So I have decided what the next round of coffee and card will be. It will also be the stuff that I'm using for an in-person class on Sunday, the 5th of February. So I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm going to start showing you it and realise I've not turned my camera around. So I did test my microphone and it was working. So please do let me know ASAP that it's okay. Thank you. Okay, I am hoping that you can hear me because I tested my microphone earlier and all was good. So hi, Anne. Hope you are okay. So there's a little bit of shadow today because I've got so many lights on. Let's see if I'm going to have a bit of shadow today because of the light situation. It's so dark outside. So the next round of coffee and card, still okay. That is great. Thanks, Maria. The next round of coffee and card, I did get asked to do something by my ladies that was a little bit more suitable for children, which I haven't really done for a coffee and card. So I am going to use the, now they're called different to the bundle. It's the Rain or Shine papers. And they are in the mini catalogue. And quite honestly, as per usual, the catalogue does not do these justice, and even more with these, it does not do them justice. Right, I hope that you can still see me and that I'm still live. I don't know, something just happened to my phone then. I don't know what that was. Let's hope. Tell me if I'm back on. I had to do a little bit of surgery. It's saying I'm still live, and I can see my screen. Oh, right, okay. So my phone just went to a black screen in the holder, and I couldn't get it on. So that was a bit weird. But I was live. I knew it wasn't my internet because I was live. I could see I was on Wi-Fi. So, oh my goodness, we're back. Not the best start for the first proper live of the new year. Anyway, what I was saying is, this is a gorgeous bundle. We are going to use the papers. I am not going to use the stamp set, although if people want to order that, because there's so many lovely images within the papers, I'm going to use a different stamp set. Now, these are speciality papers, which means they're a little bit nicer than the normal papers, even though the normal papers are really nice. They have got some glossy finishes, and it's not always easy for me to show you on screen, but I will try my best. Now, you're going to get half a pack of these. They're 12 by 12. I don't know if you can see here, but the clouds are glossy. So that's a lovely pattern. Some nice backgrounds we're going to do. And then on the back, it's like a little square pattern. Here we have these gorgeous creatures. And I don't know if you can see, but the shell of the shell of the turtle is glossy. The raindrops are glossy. The little raincoat and rain hat on the fox are glossy. So they are really lovely. And as I say, you'll get half a pack. There's plenty of creatures to cut out. So they're very appropriate for today's weather, actually. And then this one, this is lovely glossy raindrops, and then a nice pattern on the back. And then we have more creatures playing in the rain, more turtles, little piggy, all glossy, lovely, lovely. Nice pattern on the back. Now this one, this one is just like, this one sums up today in Yorkshire. It's a bit gloomy, but luckily it's a lovely pattern on the other side. And then finally, we've got one with lots of umbrellas. And again, this one's glossy with a nice floral pattern on the back. So yeah, and these are going to be included. So you're going to get half a pack of those. And then I'm going to include the Best Family Ever stamp set, because I think everybody needs this stamp set, and it works so well with those papers because we can do happy birthday, and we can do for a nephew, for a niece, for a grandson, because we've got grand and son. We can do even great grandson. The possibilities are endless. Cousin, all sorts. So you're going to get the stamp set included, and the papers and the card kits, and of course you can book here, and it should be going across at the bottom of my screen now. So that's a really good one. All you need is to have a basic grey ink pad and an old olive ink pad. And I will be using this set tonight on paper crafts and piano. Okie doke, so let's get down to business. And today's card, for those of you eagle-eyed amongst you, might have noticed, and I hope you like I've had some design work done on my branding, and I've got new YouTube headers, new Facebook event headers, and a bit of not a logo change, but a bit of a branding change. I hope you like those. I think they're really nice. And you may have noticed that I hadn't put a picture of today's card, and that is because I'm trying something different, and I haven't done today's card. And you might think, Julie, what's going on? Why were you being a bit lazy when you designed? And no, I wasn't. So what I thought we could do is design a card together. So all my customers, and you might be freaking out who took part in this, all have the same as me. Plus you should have some white scraps left. Yep. And you should have some little scraps of paper left. Okay. And everybody's got the same. And I thought it might be nice to see how people's turn out. So we have got, now when they've done this on Stampin' Up, like training or Stampin' Up events that we can go to, and they've sort of given everybody the same and seen what they've come up with. So we've got a crushed curry card base, and then we've got a Starry Sky piece of card, and then some basic white. And as I say, you should have scraps left over. Oh, you're all very quiet on the chat this morning. You should have scraps left over. Now that does look very Leeds United on that. So I am originally from Leeds, although I wouldn't say I'm a fan, a football fan, but some of my family are. Okay, so what I thought I would do, hence why I've got my grid paper underneath, is I thought that I might do an all over background with the beer mugs. So I have had a little idea. So I thought that I would use this one. Yeah. And I'm just going to have a practice on my grid sheet. And I'm just going to grab the one that has the... What does it look like if you stamp it straight on? Yeah, quite like that. So we could do that, because I've only ever really die cut that bit. Oh, you are all very quiet this morning. So I'm going to stamp some of these all over, and I'm going to stamp them sort of wonky. Yeah. And I'm going to stamp this on. Oh, it does look good like that. And then let's stamp another one there. I did forget to say that I was talking about the next round of the coffee and card, which was round 28. I'm just going to check the date, because I didn't tell you the date of that. So I shall do that now. I think it's the end of February. Yeah. I just checked my diary. It starts on the 28th of February. And what I might do here is just fill that corner with the fluff. Like that, yeah? That's quite good. I'll just fill that one with the handle of the beer. And I might do a little bit of froth there, just to fill that, yeah. And that there, in that corner. Don't want too much white space. Okie doke, so I've done lots of stamping. Just having my lovely coffee. I can't tip it up, but this is my lovely new mug that Evan got me from... Evan is my youngest son, for those who don't know. He is at university in York. Well, he goes back. He starts again next week. But he went skiing in France and brought me a lovely mug back. Because he knew I'd love the colours. And he said he thought he might see it on Mugwatch. It's funny. DIY DSP, exactly, Anne. You might have missed at the beginning, but I'm posting your kits out today. And I've put that ink pad in now, I've remembered. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stamp the crushed curry and fill the beer mugs up. Now my ink pad needs re-inking, but I actually quite like it because I get a bit of an ombre effect. Can you see? And I think it looks quite realistic rather than a full solid colour. That's what I'm saying anyway. Oh, look how the beer's just come to life there. I'll stick to my coffee, thanks. Oh, I just think we'll sneak a little corner in there. Yep. I think that's it. I think that's actually looking quite good. What do we think? There we go. It looks quite good. Okie doke. Right. So that's going to go on here, which will then go onto our card base. Now, grab my glue. Oh, this glue. I've left the lid off. I think I might have to find another one and sort that out when I'm off air, as it were. Put that one in there. Oh, that's the one I meant to grab. Yeah, that's the one. So if anybody's watching who's new and hasn't watched before, please do say hi. I'm Julie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm based in Yorkshire, but you can shop with me from anywhere in the UK or even some our European countries and in Ireland. And I've been a demonstrator for 15 years in June. So that is going to go on there. Now, I think that I might like to do some kind of little banner or something to go across, because I've just noticed I've got a bit of a line, I think, from the block. So I make mistakes as well. So I think I'm going to do some sort of touch-up job, as it were, and cut that down. So if anyone wants to join along with this, it's a standard card base, and then the white piece is 9 by 13.3, and the other piece is 9.5 by 13.8. So I think I'm going to just trim this down a little. No problem, Wendy. Hope he's all right. Right, and that's going to go across there like that. And that's just going to cover up my little faux pas. But what I thought I might do is just introduce a little bit of the patterned paper as well. Maybe just, I don't know. Oh, that is like the perfect sort of width, isn't it? It's almost like it was meant to be. I think I might do that. You see, this is how my process comes together. I didn't really have an idea of what I was going to do, and I just go with it. And I'm trying to use up these scraps. Now, you should have, because I gave you a full sheet of the white, you should have one going spare. And what I think I might do is I'm just going to stamp an extra beer mug. But I don't think I'm going to cut out the frothy part. shall go die cut that, I think. That's just in case I want something a little extra. Right, so we could do another round on your birthday, or we could do I owe you one or several, which I think is going to be perfect because it's almost like it's meant to be this. It's almost like I thought it through, but I promise you I didn't. Right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, hi Fiona. I presume you mean the soggy doggy. So I am going to stamp this, and I'm going to stamp it over to the right. Like that. And it's going to go over there like that. But what I think I'm going to do is cut out the beer mug, and I think I will just cut this with my scissors because I didn't get my dies out because I didn't intend on using them. So let's just cut it out with scissors. Does mean we won't have the hollow part of the handle, but that's all right. Karen, have I become an enabler and tempted you with this stamp set? I've actually loved making the cards. I do like making more masculine cards. I know a lot of people struggle with them, but I love it. Okay, so I think I'm going to pop that. Pop that there, but I could do with cutting that out. So let me just off camera try not to cut myself. I'm not off camera, you just saw me potentially nearly stabbed myself. I wouldn't advise you do this. You use your dies like you're supposed to, and don't do a botch up job like me. But I'm going to cut that out. I could have possibly moved my greeting a little bit further to the right, but hey, we're crafting off the cuff. This is like, I don't normally craft off the cuff on this, but I thought we'll make one together and we can see what people do. It's going to do that, but it doesn't really make much difference. Okay, right, let's stick this on here. We do need some sunshine. Yeah, I would use a hole punch, but I haven't got one in my vicinity, immediate vicinity. But yeah, great idea. You could do the same layout, you could. Okay, so I'm going to glue this onto here. So just a bit of a use for that patterned paper, so we get a little bit of it popping behind. Now, if anyone wants to know, this piece of white card was 2 centimetres. That's going to go there, and I should have a bit more room because the card... Oh, would that work? Would that... Let's have opinions. Would it work that you sort of see the eye through the... Not the eye as in a human eye, through the handle, and then the rest of the word? I'm just wondering. Or we'll have it coming off the page like that. Or we could do it straight like that. What do we think? Do we think it looks a bit weird where it's either side of the... I'm thinking it might look a bit weird. I'm thinking that could be better if I actually did that. Yes, it looks weird. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do it like that. Yeah, but what I've cheated and I've stuck that further across. But you can't tell because that's going to go there like that. Ta-da! Glass higher up. Yeah, I wanted it to be over that white bit. I think I've solved it. Thanks, guys. There we go, finished card. I got there eventually. Now, I do have these. They're called Milky. Oh, hang on. I don't know if it says it here. Adhesive backed Milky Dots, because they're a little bit opaque. And these are actually going to be included in our Paper Crafts and Piano event. And I used them on a card I made last Tuesday on Paper Crafts and Piano. But I thought these ones were quite a good sort of match. And I thought I might pop a couple on, because they could be like little bubbles. But I don't know if it needs them. I'm thinking it might not need them, because it's a... I've put my sentiment down here because I had a faux pas to cover up. Anyway, we've done that now. I might actually, I think what I might do is I might stamp to finish it off, because I think it doesn't look finished. Do you do this? Do you deliberate? Do you make a card and then think, oh, does it need something else? Oh. And then you mess about and wish you'd left it in the first place. I'm going to cut the extra foam of the beer out and see what that looks like. Obviously, you can use dies for this. But some of my ladies actually ordered this class and they didn't get the dies. So at least I can show them. So oh yes, that just finishes it off, I think. We'll sit that behind there. So basically, we've got I owe you one, and this is the one, and then or several, that's all the ones behind it. So I think that actually works quite well. And then we'll put that little foamy there behind. Ta-da! There we go. One card, and I didn't know what I was going to really do. And that's the beauty of Stampin' Up stuff. The products are, I hope you agree, easy to use and coordinate, so we can come up with good ideas. Right. So it's that time where I go through all the weeks of cards and we see what we've got. So let me try and fit these on screen. So last week we had that one. I think that was week one. I think they're in order. I think that was week one, week two, week three. That was a straight version. I've also got the wonky version there. Week three, week four, week five, and I also did another version last week, didn't I? I did it the other way, like that. And then week six. Loads of ideas for this stamp set and dies. I hope that you've found it a really good course and that you've enjoyed making the cards. I know that I have. But I'm looking forward to some flowers next week. So next week we're going to be using the framed florets, stamps and dies, which is this one. And then obviously, as I mentioned at the beginning, bookings are open for the next one that starts on the 28th of February. And it's going to be really cute. Really, really cute. So, and I can't wait to actually make the cards. So I'll be making those, some of them on Paper Crafts and Piano tonight. So that being said, we are live tonight at 7:30. So I do hope you can join us. Oh, the beers, Louise, was crushed curry. And thank you for your lovely manners, because I do have a thing about pleases. So thank you for saying please. I know that might sound, but yeah. But But yeah, it's crushed curry that I use for the beers, Louise. So hopefully we will see you this evening on Paper Crafts and Piano. And if not, I will be back as usual at 10:30, hopefully with no tech issues. Thankfully, I rescued it, luckily. And if you're watching on replay, please leave me a comment on my YouTube channel and give the video a like. That would be really helpful. And hopefully I'll see you tonight at 7:30 UK time for Paper Crafts and Piano. If not, I will see you next Tuesday. Oh, I normally flip the camera around, don't I? There we go. So thank you for watching. Sorry about the little hiccup, but we got it sorted. Oh, Louise, you hate making men's cards. Well, hate no more, because this stamp set makes it really easy. So thank you for joining, and thank you for asking questions. Oh, hi, Paula. You're gonna love the one at the end of February, Paula. I'm sure you will. So yeah, I will see you hopefully tonight, or if not, I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you. Bye-bye.